When I ask horse business owners, what do your best clients say about you? Most of them give me a shrug. I mean, they say I'm nice, I care, I work hard. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking, what exact sentence are they saying to their friend when they recommend you? Because that sentence is the real marketing of your horse business. Not your logo, not your Instagram bio, not your cute tagline. And if you don't know it, you're flying blind. So in this video, I want to show you what my best bodywork clients, my best lesson clients, and my best tack customers actually say about me, and how to actually build your business so they say those things on purpose, not by accident, not once in a while, as the default. No surveys, no gimmicks, just understanding what's already working and doing more of it. If you don't know who I am, I'm Curtis Andriotti, and I founded the Horse Business Profit Club, a place where we teach horse business owners a way to add an extra $1,000 to $3,000 in profit without adding more hustle, more grind, another horse, another stall. The gap between what you think you sell and what they say. Here's the pattern I see over and over. You think you sell bodywork sessions, riding lessons, saddle fitting and tack. So you talk like that. Soft tissue release, fascia, modalities, balanced seat, correct position, transitions, high quality brands, curated selection, great prices. Meanwhile, your best clients are telling their friends something completely different. She's the only one who actually listens and explains what she's feeling in my horse. My kid finally got confident and can tack up their own horse. They never let me walk out without the wrong thing just to make a sale. See the difference? You're selling what you do. They're selling what changed and how you made them feel. If you want more of your best clients, your entire message and experience needs to be built around their sentences, not yours. So let me show you how this looks in each of those lanes. For bodywork, I trust her to tell me the truth about my horse. My best bodywork clients don't tell their friends. She uses X technique and works on Y muscle groups. They say things like, she's the only one who doesn't just nod and leave. She tells me what's really going on. Or I feel like I finally understand what my horse's body is telling me. I don't have to guess if we're actually making progress. What does that tell you? What they value most is not the specific modality, the length of the session, the technical jargon. They value clarity, someone to interpret what they're seeing and feeling. Honesty, no sugarcoating, just to get rebooked. Continuity, a sense of we're on a path, not random massages. So if you want more of those people on purpose who build your bodywork business around that story, you talk about helping owners understand their horse's body, not just releasing tension. You structure your sessions so there's always a before and an after they can feel. You build a simple language around common patterns so they can explain it to their barn friends. You're not teaching them every fascia line. You're teaching them what's possible. You can feel confident about what's happening in your horse's body instead of guessing. That's the sentence that gets repeated. For lessons, this is where we finally started to actually get somewhere. For lessons, my best riders and parents never say, he's great with diagonals and uses lots of cones. They say, this is the first place where we actually have a plan. My kids stopped being scared and started getting braver. We're not just going in circles, we're working towards something. Their word for it might be confidence or progress or real lessons, not pony rides. Underneath, it's the same thing. Direction, they know what the next step is. Safety, physically and emotionally. Respect, you treat their goals seriously, not as an afterthought. So to make that happen on purpose, you don't need a fancier curriculum. You build an experience that makes those sentences true. You talk in terms of milestones. Within a season, your kid can tack and ride and untack independently. You describe what changes for them. You won't be paying for aimless pony rides anymore. You show them why your structure supports that. Small groups, same horse for a block, clear expectations. Again, I'm not giving you a step-by-step program template. I'm giving you the why. Your best people are certainty and progress, not lesson length. When your marketing and your barn tours sound like their recommendation, you attract more of those families and fewer. Can we just come when we feel like it, people? If your world is tack, they won't let you waste your money. Your best tack customers don't brag. They have the largest selection or they're the cheapest. Instead, they say, go there. They'll tell you if you don't need it. They actually fit the saddle to my horse instead of just saying, that's fine. They remember what I bought last time and help me build on it. That's not about inventory. That's about guardianship of your wallet. You're on their side, not just trying to empty their card. Memory and context. You see patterns in what they buy, not just one off transactions. Fit and function. You care whether it works, not whether it sells. So, to get more people like that, you don't shout, big sale, huge selection, 10% off bridles. Instead, you say things like, we're the tack shop that will tell you no when it's the wrong thing for your horse. We specialize in helping you buy the fewest things that actually solve your problem. Our best compliment is when someone says, they wouldn't let me waste my money. That's what your best people are already telling their friends. You just haven't built your storefront messaging around it yet. And why this works better than just marketing tricks. Most horse businesses think marketing is about posting more often, learning ads, getting clever with hooks. All of that is just volume. If it's built on a message that doesn't match what your best clients actually experience, it just gets you more of the wrong people faster. When you base your message on what your best clients are already saying, you naturally filter for more of them. You accidentally repel the ones who don't value those things. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. And the best part, you don't have to invent this. You just have to listen. What to do after this? No surveys required. Don't send out a 20-question questionnaire. Do this instead. Think of 3 to 5 of your absolute favorite clients, the bodywork owners you love seeing on the schedule, the riders and parents you'd clone if you could, the tack customers who made your day when they walk in. Ask yourself, if they were at a show or in the barn aisle, what exact sentence would they use to tell their friend to come to me? Write those down. Not polished, not brand language, but literal human sentences. Look at each sentence and ask, what are they actually valuing here? How can I make more of my business revolve around making that sentence true? That becomes your homepage copy, your about paragraph, the way you introduce yourself at a clinic, the stories you tell in your content. You're not guessing at niche, you're reverse engineering it from the mouths of the people you most want more of. Your best clients are already doing your marketing for you. The question is whether you're going to ignore it and keep talking about features they don't mention, or listen to it, build around it, and make sure the next time they say you have to go to her, you know exactly what story they're telling because you chose it on purpose. That's how you get a horse business that doesn't just look good in a logo. It grows itself through the right people saying the right things for the right reasons over and over again.